What's up, YouTube? Welcome to Nickel and Dime DIY, the channel that's about doing it yourself. My name's Triple M, and I'll be talking about the pool steps I designed and built. And I got more videos coming along the way on how I maintain the pool, what pool covers I use, and the overall review of the pool. Because this is coming on my third season, I got a pretty good grasp of how this animal operates and can tell you just what to expect. So don't forget to hit the subscribe button, drop a comment down below, and hit the bell so you can stay in the know. And if Brooklyn's known as Hell's Kitchen, then I must be living in Hell's Basement, because it's hot here, aka Northeast Florida. What's the better way to cool off from the heat than to jump in your nice little pool, right? Wrong. Who here has bought one of these pools? You got it out of the box, you get it up and running, it's all set, you're like, cool. Then it slowly dawns on you, getting in and out of this thing becomes a nightmare. So I get this thing and I'm trying all sorts of things. I'm just like, alright, I'll just grin and bear it. Like, nah, that ain't working, climbing over the side. I build a little platform. Nope, doesn't work. I made the mistake, I bought those pool steps you see for the bigger pools. Don't do it, it ain't worth it. I spent 6 hours filling the one side with sand, doing like what they said. That's cuckoo bananas. I ain't doing that. And when I finally got up, it was a death trap. It wanted to fall over. Like, nope, thanks. And then I'm racking my brain, looking all over places you wouldn't think of. I'm looking at boating supply places, janitorial supply places. I'm still looking for safety steps. But they're anywhere from $700 to $1,000, and I can't justify drilling in something I want to customize. So after racking my brain for a while, the voice in my head finally said, if you build it, they will swim. So I get asked all the time, how did I build this? What parts did I use? What tools did I use? Is there a part list? Is there a step-by-step list? Do I have a PDF? Do I have this? Do I have that? Like I'm some kind of genius and I had this all planned all along. So I've made some comprehensive videos with easy to follow step-by-step instructions, chock full of details, and overflowing with links in the description. Don't worry, baby birds. Daddy's gonna feed you. Don't forget to stick around to the end where I go over the pros and cons, tips and tricks, and a whole lot of tidbits. Now on with the show. Just want to let you know that this was built for a Summer Waves 12-foot by 33-inch pool. Now if you have something similar, like an Intex, a Bestway, a Coleman, I don't know if the dimensions will match up, but I'm sure it's probably compatible with a lot of similar pools like that. But just be mindful of that, so you may have to tweak some things. Because remember, this was a custom project. This wasn't out of the box. I designed this, I built it for my specific application. And I made it to fit in between one panel of my pool. Just so you know that. And here's all the tools I used for this entire build. Now if you notice on your screen, you see a picture of a rubber mallet. If you need clarification on anything, if you stay to the end, all the tools will be itemized in individual pictures for your viewing pleasure. Because I'm good like that. Now I just need to go over a few things real quick. The most important tools, besides safety glasses and a saw, is going to be a rubber mallet. Believe me, you're going to need that thing. It's going to come in handy more times than you can count. You just need to lightly tap on it. Don't hit it like it owes you money or something, because you don't need to do that. You might wind up breaking a pipe. There'll be a lot of plastic shavings, unless you like walking around in that crunchy mess. And it's ungodly, trust me. I keep a broom handy. And speaking of those plastic shavings, at the end of all the cut pipes, you probably have some attached. You can use a small file or a wire brush, knock them off quickly, and it'll be nice and smooth like butter. I used a manual saw, because, yeah, I'm not all there. But, one, it was cheap, and two, I like sawing at night and early in the morning when people are sleeping, so I don't want to make a lot of noise. But if you have access to a power saw or can buy one, I highly recommend it. This will cut your time drastically. And if you only remember one thing, and one thing only from this video, remember that I said this. Not all adapters are created equal. I just want to let you know that there's a big difference in some adapters. I don't recommend getting the ones where they're blocked off. I got them on clearance and didn't know that when I ordered them. And if I had known, I wouldn't have used them. Trust me. The depths are different. Where the pipes go in, make sure you use all the same type of adapters. I'd recommend the hollow ones for a number of reasons, and you'll see as the videos continue. Otherwise, you'll be creating more work for yourself. So remember that. Use the same adapters. And all pipes and all pipe adapters and anything related to this are all 1.5 inches or 1.5 inch if you prefer. There's no other sizes but that. And here's the parts list. There are 2 pages. And if you notice the image on your screen, just like the tool list, if you wait to the end, there'll be itemized pictures of every single part in the exact order on the parts list, so you can have crystal clear information to what I'm talking about. And if you know your ABCs, then you should have no problem following along. I made this as simple as A, B, C. And remember, measure twice, cut once. I just want to make a quick side note. On the top steps, if you saw my first video, you'll notice that there is no middle bar. I added that in 2022. For after a season of having it going up and down it, my fat ass cracked the step plate right in the middle. It said it was rated at 200 pounds. I was only 195 at the time. It's giving me a complex, so I lost 20 pounds. But I've added that middle bar, and now I seem to have no problems going up and down it, because that's where the weakest link was, and I fixed it. Would you look at that? You add A plus B, and there you go. Just be mindful, you want the plugs to the rear, as well as the holes to the rear, because you'll see why in a minute. you should start to see a pattern here. Almost looks like I know what I'm doing. And just remember, plugs to the rear. Alright YouTube, what did I tell you? Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Now for the rest, you can figure that out on your own. Come on now, you should have seen the look on your face. You think I'm going to leave you hanging like that? Wait for part 2, where it's going to include adding the step plates, the handrails, the safety posts, shooting a monkey into space, connector bars, and a diving board. You got me. There's no diving board. Stay tuned.